So, if I go back to our last conversation, we said we want to prove our model. Well, not prove, like getting some signals from the market that we're doing something right. And the best way is the people that they pay.
Yeah.
Of course, there are other means, but this is the real, they're willing to pay to get the value. So we said the outcome is roughly like 3 co-working days. People are going to pay around 25 euros per person. You want to have 35 people per event. You want to have a sponsor. The budget is around 450 because I want to reduce the cost of the car. I have a plan how to do that. And then, yeah, roughly people like the income, the revenue is 360, 30. If you say 18 euros per person and 35 people, yeah, it can be between 500 to.
I see.
So I think, yeah, and if you look at also the other metrics, people pay, they repeat, they invite people, they talk about it, they ask what is when is the next, they share pictures, they share posts. I remember
People coming in,
yeah, they're curious, like just to come. People stay for the meetup, they want to volunteer. Yeah,
I think we hit all of them.
Yeah.
Except repeat, we're not sure yet. There's only a few people, but everything we hit.
Yeah. So I think what we saw in the the web3 people, they really did this whole sharing, talking yesterday and still today, or posts on Twitter and Instagram and a lot of LinkedIn.
Also meaningful
Yeah,
posts. Not just, hey, it was fun. Very informative and meaningful and sharing, like, it was good posts, good content.
Yeah. I think also because it's a great community. And this is early adopters, they're willing to experiment, to test, to talk, to communicate. So it's not only about we create something great, it's also, this is how they work. It's for live. Yeah? So we have the first event paid, second one, I think 9 people already paid. We have the growth mentor as a sponsor.
9 people paid, but not yet. The advertisement by Growth Mentors hasn't yet.
Yeah, they started like doing some posts.
Yeah, started.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to see the impact.
Yeah.
I want to see the impact.
Yeah. Of course, they are a global marketplace, so I don't know how much exposure they have in Amsterdam.
Exactly.
But this is again momentum.
Okay.
Netherlands.
People are coming, huh?
Oh, I see.
I want to offer them to, next time, is to offer everybody's on the platform in Amsterdam, like, I don't know, 10% off. So, because you're a member of Growth Mentor, you get access to our network. So we are the local branch.
Yes, indeed. Wait, I thought that's mine.
No, this is yours.
I can't do it. Okay.
So that's where we are, and then I think we also changed a little bit the pricing. We said like it's gonna be free. I think free doesn't work. So it's right now it's 5. Shira said 12, and then 27. And if you're a subscription, like a member, 20 off. And then there are programs.
I do agree that the 5 is a little bit in the cheap end. We have to increase it. I don't know if 12 is good, but has to be more than 5.
Because 5, 10 is not good, and 12 for the first time is half of the real price. Kind of a half, so that
Good.
makes sense that you get 50%
Good.
of the real price.
Are we going to change the price for the...
No, because then I need like to communicate again like this.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, 5
Okay.
is better.
Okay.
And also we have a new format with pure entertainment, like movie night or drinks, right? So that's a different kind of. This is the first maybe touch point. Come to a movie night just to see the people. Come to a co-work.
Yeah.
Come to a workshop. Become a member.
it's so useful if we can organize the entertainment in a very easy way. It doesn't take so much effort. You know, like that would be nice to get people to try out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where we are. We also have Pondok as a partner because he's willing to that we will pay less.
We agreed already.
No, not yet.
No,
We didn't
just
send
do that.
the email or talk to him. But anyway, he said yes. Just we need to close the deal, right? So anyway, he's also a partner in a way. Now, so this is like just summarizing what we said with more details about our last conversation. Now, the next thing is just where we are in terms of threads. We have a couple of open threads. So we have the web3 community. This is already paid. People are willing to contribute, to participate. So I think this is a proven model. It's just we need to improve, go deeper, offer more things. This is right now our best community. The other one is the general co-working day. Paid plus a partner. And maybe we even become more concrete, like startup founders, entrepreneurs who want to build a startup, like really curated, because I think what we learned from last time, the curation is really important.
The general coaching day is where we can figure out what kind of people are interested to come to experience Web3, right? We know that almost 50% of people who come to general coaching are mostly Web3 people. So yeah.
Then we have Ayelet.
What's that?
My friend that
Oh, I
was
see.
the pregnancy.
I see. That is on the end of next month.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a long time from now.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I told her 40 people. She says like that's too little. We have much more.
Yeah, but
can you tell me more about what's the day going to be like?
Yeah.
But not now. Let's not.
Okay.
We
Already started planning the day.
All right.
But I think we need to talk about the details because it's all about the experience, it's not about the amount of people. So we need to be careful.
I'm saying that she says she thinks there's enough people and more than we can even.
I don't know.
I see.
I don't know.
That's her feeling from being in that.
That's good.
I'm always
Of course, I'm just saying.
realistic. I don't know what's gonna happen because it's the first time. So this is work in progress, but also already a date. There is like a marketing program. How are you gonna, in general, like you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm
When
gonna
you
do
So it's the two of you, right? The two of you are.
it. Yeah, organized. Then I just need you two for the day itself
Sure.
and like
Got it.
to take the picture if we don't bring someone else, and then Sharon's gonna do like a workshop. So
Okay.
yeah, we are all part of it. But yeah, I'm gonna.
You all agreed with Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to write it on a Trello. There's a Trello card with the dates of our events.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then we have Albert, which is a substitute. Not substitute. I'm not talking about. Is instead of Duca.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it also today and yesterday that we need to partner with people that we are.
Already in.
Yeah, that they it's already part of their journey. This is their dream anyway, or work, or because it's just we're taking an existing energy instead of.
We facilitating
Yeah.
their dream. We help them achieve what they want.
Yeah.
Which Duca, I think she's great and might be an amazing workshop facilitator, but she has other things and it's not her main like business or so. Yeah, so it makes more sense to collaborate with Albert. Maybe it will also open up another city because if he's in Utrecht, doesn't make sense. So maybe that's a start. I don't know. And we have Anna.
Yeah,
and she has a co-working space.
That's right.
So maybe we have already a space.
Yes.
We already have
Yes.
like everything. So
I've already connected them.
Yeah.
I do not know what the details are.
Which city, Anna?
Utrecht.
Utrecht as
Yeah,
well.
Utrecht. Yeah.
Something.
And then Shanina is also in Arnhem, so very nearby.
Yeah.
So 3 of them are there. Yeah.
Okay. How far is like
Utrecht?
Arnhem?
30 minutes.
Arnhem.
I don't know.
Okay.
Near.
And then we have Mustafa, which is really just started and very.
This is so delicious.
I didn't start like I was very busy with the other stuff.
Who is Mustafa?
He is the senior product manager from Booking, and he wants to create a product manager community, very curated, and And my idea is to take and build an academy out of it to prove the model, and then we can embed it in other.
Okay. So, okay.
So if they're already preparing talks, we can say, okay, we have 5 talks, let's build an academy. So it's
Is he leading or you're leading it?
I don't know. We
You
didn't
don't know
get
yet.
started.
Okay.
So,
But it's about product manager.
yeah.
Okay. I can bring many more of ex-booking product managers that are out there.
Yeah, but
Looking
he
for
wants to
something.
do a very small one,
Yeah.
No, I'm
curated,
kidding.
not like big and this is not co-working. This is an academy.
Hey.
So I think I'm interested in the model. If you can bring like top-notch people in the city and create content, and then turn the content into academy.
So I imagine like an evening where it's very close, all in a space, and then you have a content creator that's there to record,
Yeah.
and to generate content out from the evening of conversations between 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, good.
That's interesting.
So in the end, to take 6 talks, and then you have 1 day, whole workshop, run by local people or local course
Interesting.
managers,
Okay.
which can be the starting point also for Albert. This should be cheap in any terms because it's not co-working day.
Yeah.
There's
It could
no-
be in people's home,
Yeah, it could be very, very cozy. So, and then we have volunteers, which is more broadly, like could be everywhere. Shanina or Elaine or Balasha,
Yeah.
like different people can help, so we can reduce our load. So this is the threads. What's really working right now is, let's say, 2 of them planned, just starting. And I don't see we have enough space to add more, unless we bring, like each one of them should be a partner. It's a partnership, so they are leading, we are helping,
Yes.
or collaborating. It's
Yeah.
not like we are doing 80% of the work.
Yeah.
So the Web3, I'm doing most of the work. Nico is just an expert
Yeah.
to know like where to look, who should we talk with. So I want in the future to have a partner here. So I'm out, so I can build more communities. So it's not for us. It's very
Yeah.
demanding, those 2.
Yeah, we need a community leader for each
Yeah.
one of the.
This is just general discussion. We're not making a decision right now.
Understood.
Now, what we talked a few days ago is about going deep, because then we can offer more value, more services, and increase our revenue. So if you take right now, because that's the most obvious, the Web3 hub. So going deep, there are a few options. Job board, startup board. So you can meet the community members, startups, and if they're looking for a job or they're looking for employees or whatever, or collaboration, it's here. So we're going to start with a very simple web page.
What's the difference between what's the startup board? I'm not clear of this.
So either you're looking for a job or you're looking to collaborate with another startup. So
Okay,
Nico will say, we are looking for partnerships, we are looking for influencers.
So it's like a list of startups with information about them.
Yeah, and what they're looking for.
Okay. Alright.
It could be
Okay.
it's the same. Like each startup also is looking for employees, right? It could be in the beginning. It could be different pages, but fine. This is just like a really simple page.
Yeah.
Looks great with our content. Very similar what you've done yesterday, and the spirit. And we will and that's another value proposition. And we can also add a partner, so we can sponsor sponsored by, I don't know, Pascal, gummies, and they're gonna pay 100 euros. Their logo big, something. So they are helping us to promote this.
Okay.
This is also a place for partnership. In the future, it could be if you post a job, you pay subscription. I don't know, something simple, right? Maybe it will be a token, although I don't know. This is like very experimental space for us.
Okay.
Startup pitch, I think it's a great product.
Yeah.
Could be standalone even. It draws a lot of attention, a lot of conversations.
That's right.
We have talks. So this is what we had last time.
Mm.
Co-working day, of course, and pure entertainment like drinks, movies, workation. I don't know. Yeah, we can go really wild. The next thing, Nico created a Telegram group.
Yeah.
Just to, if you're an event, join the Telegram right now. We are creating our own channel. And Cosmin, I'm gonna meet with him next week, and he's gonna help us with the technical details of the DAO and the Telegram and Discord. He's really passionate about this. He's already doing it. Again, same energy. He's a student, so he can get free access to everything. We can pay him a bit or something, just to help us to maintain this whole infrastructure. So maybe it can also be the future community lead.
Yes, that's right.
So this is another partnership.
Cool.
In terms of what next, I want to go into details.
He looked at your necklace. Is that good?
9th of June, hub day. The next one, because it's already scheduled. I want to use this, right? I want to publish this next week.
Web3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And me, we thought about it like doing next Friday movie night.
Next Friday?
Yeah. Do we have?
No, you just know I'm not here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
a movie.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
no.
Oh, sorry.
It's movie with
Okay.
beer. So that's it.
Just
We got it.
Movies, beers, and chippies. That's it.
yeah.
There's no.
By the way, Sitika, when we can make use of the Lebanese restaurant?
Oh, that's crazy shit. He just told me, and every time I tell him it's a fucking great venue. I don't know how they have it. It's an amazing venue.
Yeah, so I made friends with the owner.
Yeah, he told me.
And they say, yeah, okay, I'll provide you catering. I guess I said I don't do this for money. Yeah, so I'm gonna take cool photos of this restaurant.
So maybe it could be also a venue for us.
It's a bit complicated. It's a lot of chairs and
Yeah.
tables, but it looks really cool.
Outside, no, but the porch
Oh,
outside.
I see.
And then we can sit outside.
Okay.
And the water with the screen, that can
True. Okay, I want to have a discussion with him. Yeah.
be just the outdoor, not the indoor.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
If not, then you have this space for the movie. I think that's perfect location.
Friday night.
It has to be, it has to be Friday night? Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
that's it.
But maybe sometimes they close for event during the week. We can just talk to them. Huh?
Okay, so.
I'll send you the number. It's a WhatsApp. Just text them.
It's better that Sharon handle this because I. Yeah.
Whatever. One of you just need to go there, huh?
Okay, let's first check
You can try to go to them.
the Pundok is available.
So he said about the 9. What did he say about the 9?
9 is good.
No, he gave me the.
We already booked the 9.
Yeah, but he told me the hours exactly. Because we didn't know how much we have before and after.
Okay, we're going to talk about details now.
I just want to make sure,
Oh, you're going to do this.
just for the Web3, that
Alright.
everything is, because I'm going to produce it and then I need to, Shira. this is-
9 from 10 to 6.
Okay,
Good.
We have the space for us.
Good.
So we cannot come in the morning. It's like we can show up at 9.
Space is available from 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we will do, I will, a night before, I will take a car from here, which is also bigger, drive to your place. We are unpacking here, and then you will cycle. It's gonna cost us like, I don't know, like 10 euro, this whole thing. And then when we're done, I'm gonna book the same car, drive you there and go back. So everything all together like 25 euros instead of 70 or 80 that we are paying right now.
Okay.
If you multiply it by the events.
Yeah. So you have to come early to my space, and then you're gonna drive. You're gonna.
No, the night before.
The night before.
Oh, the night
The
before.
night before.
The night
Like
before.
we did. We came at night. We did everything.
Okay. Come to my space.
Yeah.
Give you all the stuff. I come with you or
No.
no. You
No,
guys.
you don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to. I'm coming
Okay.
here. just
Yeah, I
have
will
a-
be here too.
And then I will come here by myself with the train with my bike. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
it.
There's more work to you. Right. Okay.
Yeah, but we have to be more sustainable.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
Cool.
In the future, we'll have a different solution, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, we got some props.
Yeah.
I will just leave my stuff there.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
We need to, like, the carpet, we need to think, like, talk to him, like, they have 2 carpet, but we need, like, another one, or we don't like really, how can we,
We can still use it.
their own carpet, not ours.
Yeah, but it's not
Just
that
to
bad.
No, it's not bad, I'm just saying to reduce the amount and,
Maybe we can ask if we want to buy one for there and like replace one of them. I
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what I asked, if we can, like, bring more stuff.
Because yeah, we need to reduce the amount of work for the prep.
Yeah, yeah.
But if we have volunteers, it's also maybe somebody has a car or I don't know what. Okay, so the 9th is okay, right?
Yeah, from 9 for us, but the event till 8, yeah.
Okay,
The
what
6th.
about movie night?
Okay, let's start talking dates.
We can go.
What is next week? The 27th?
Yeah, 27. Right, 27.
27, it's 21 week.
Yeah.
This one.
But okay, so it's
No.
Pandok, but also
Just to realize.
no
that-
one movie night in Pondok. What's the connection?
Huh?
no. It's not in Pandok. No,
Yeah,
no. It's
We're not doing it in Pondok?
Movie night?
Yeah.
No.
Where?
I think only this place.
There is a place to sit and see a movie
Outside?
outside, but if the weather is not good and you don't know what's going
You
to be
can
the
go
weather.
outside. You have a day inside as well.
Yeah, but we need to think about details. Can you sit and see? It's comfortable.
So you have the cafe, the Michael Cafe.
It's the same pricing, less people.
Yeah.
That's why outdoor might work better.
Yeah, but outdoor is very, very risky.
Yeah, it's risky.
The weather can change in
Yeah.
hours. Why not the Pondok?
It's not available.
Okay. And the week after?
No. No Friday.
No Friday's evening?
No.
Okay.
So we did Friday.
So we can do it, Michael's. How many people can watch a movie there?
You can go now and see 30.
Around
30.
30 people,
Yeah.
and it's 50 euros without food.
And
And
they have the screen. If you want, like they do it on the wall, or they have kind of a screen. What? No food.
you can do evening. It's fine.
Only evening. He's working during
I don't
the
know,
day.
like in
I'm saying
noise.
only
and-
evening. They working during the days.
Okay, it's like 50 euros an hour.
Yeah.
And if we want to do, let's say, from 7 to
11.
11,
Okay.
right? 200 euros. Pondok, we're getting a better price.
Yeah, but you don't have
Perfect.
Pondok. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have-
just saying,
Ah.
50 it's 200 euros, not including food. Let's say it's 2 euros per person, so it's 160. No, how many we said? 30? Another 60 euro for the food, so it's 260. Divided by 20, 30?
It's not 60 for the food
Why?
because the beer,
It's a beer and
one beer.
Okay. Let's say 300, just for the sake of the conversation.
10 euros.
I want to do it cheaper. I think it's 10 euros. Want to go 8? Okay. What about weekend? But then people can have plans, right?
But that's a plan also for a weekend.
No,
What do you
Yeah,
think?
that's also a plan for the weekend.
It's a great plan for a weekend.
Saturday?
Yeah, he didn't give me any weekends.
Doesn't do weekends?
No, he does. He didn't give me on the calendar. We
Okay,
need to
so
tell
we
him
need to ask him.
to add weekends.
Because Michael doesn't make sense. It's very small, a lot of noise.
I see.
Because it's
The,
small.
the acoustic is really bad.
Ah.
It's not, you need like 20 people. And then it's
But
not,
for a movie night, you don't have people talking, huh?
no, but it's movie and drinks.
I'm doing an event there with 30 women talking. I already did it once. It was fine. But you can come and see, huh? On Sunday.
But it makes sense that people will pay, let's say,
Yeah, because if you say 10 euro with I mean, a movie costs 10
With
euros,
drinks- with
but
drinks and
with drinks and
snacks,
snacks, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
true,
fine
true.
with free drinks and snacks, so
Sure.
it's okay.
Okay, you wanna give it a try?
Yes.
Well,
Michael?
come to Michael on Sunday.
There is no come, we don't have time, like we need to make a decision right now.
Okay, so 2 days. You can see. Also, we need to ask him if this
Yeah,
matters,
that's
so-
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's the
It will be
date?
it will be interesting to know if Pondok is available
Yeah, if
Yeah.
first check Pondok.
What time?
on weekends.
Weekend.
In the evenings.
Yeah, Saturday evening.
Do you want me to ask him in general to give me also weekends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can
Saturday
wait there.
evening.
We can wait for that one.
Yeah, so let's wait for him, Saturday evening, next Saturday. Done. Okay, so we have a movie night, we have the 9th. And
And specific to ask him about this date?
yeah, the 28th.
27,
28th, because 27th is Friday.
28.
Okay,
I'm
the
here.
next really, sorry?
I'm here. I'm landing
Oh,
this day.
cool.
So the next question, Itai Zero, awesome. The next question is, we need dates for the accelerator. And we need to say when we're gonna do it.
I haven't looked through the links.
Yeah, I know.
No
I'm just saying
contacts.
it's like six.
What time? 7 to 11?
Yeah, 7 to 12 or whatever.
That's we need to make it not right now, but today I'm gonna read it, and we need to set up dates.
2?
For the accelerator, saying okay, it's starting like let's say we need some time, so 3-4 weeks from now.
Mm.
It's gonna take like 6 weeks of a program. You come and co-work, and it's gonna be content.
And that's for everyone, right?
Accelerator?
No, sorry, the conduct. The
No. This is only for Web3.
Ah, moving forward.
Yeah, it's
And then we can do a different community. Because I don't think if it's people don't know who's gonna be there and we don't have the brand, so it's gonna be less participation, and to pay, definitely less
Okay.
people will show up. It's not like you have your own community and
Okay.
so okay, we have movie night, we have the accelerator. I need to contact them today, or me, one of us, at least like read it and see the details, and then we need to make dates.
We need to buy popcorn.
Yeah, I also thought about it.
I need to look into it to
Yeah, I
make
know.
that decision. I cannot.
No, I'm just saying we need, it's like in the next, until Monday, we need to make, Monday, Tuesday, say, okay, we're gonna start, this is the dates.
Yeah, we have an answer. So
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm not saying we're doing it right now.
it's
Yeah.
11.
Sorry?
I need to go, so just let me know what you need more from me.
We need dates for them to make decisions about the next events.
Let's talk. I
Yeah.
have the calendar.
Okay, open the
Good.
calendar.
Open. Talk to me.
So we have the 9th, right?
9.
The 9th of June. Yes, it's the
23.
second half day for Web3.
And then we have the
Uh,
30th.
Wait. We already have it. Okay.
The 30th is on Monday. It's the January.
I love that community, and I think to me that's Web3 is the communities and the creators, and that it's not the crypto bros like Nico, and that it's that's a whole different breed. And what I like seeing is
I
that,
think I lost you there. So the crypto bros versus the Twitch community.
yeah. So I mean, like Web3 is often like seen as very tech guys. Often sometimes right wing, a lot of people involved in that. There's like, oh, we're better than you, come, and it's also a bit of pump and down, kind of like come and invest, buy us, because a pyramid scheme kind of thing.
Okay.
But I actually, like Anastasia the other day, trying to get more female
Yeah.
involvement. I connected her with somebody I know who's also they're involved with Game Changer NFT, trying to get women in to there. So hopefully they chat to each other, because
Yeah.
whatever. When it comes to marketing, getting people to know Melissa, the woman I know, she started Lean In, which is the Sheryl Sandberg kind of woman organization. She started that in Netherlands. Her network is just crazy. So maybe they will help each other.
Mm.
And actually, maybe sometime when we're looking at it like another Web3 thing, maybe we need to invite her, get her to talk about things.
Yes.
But it's getting that kind of
Yes.
different outlook, different. So it's not just tech guys that are going, like we know what we're doing, but we're not explaining it to anybody. Get a different perspective.
Yes,
Get more artists in. Get
Yes,
more women
yes.
in.
Yes. That's right.
I mean,
We need to create a space, and the humans will realize, oh, this is a space I feel at home. I can speak up.
And that's like watching you on Twitter, and like you're trying to decide how to brand it. And what I think it was one of Sharon's posts on LinkedIn that it's like we're Web3, but we're trying to figure out what it is. It's around communities. We see the value, and you're doing it from like outside of tech. Can you use the tech? What you're actually trying to find proper value in the tech. The tech exists. At the moment, it's just to try and get money going around and that, and get egos going around. But can we actually use it for communities? And I think it's exciting.
Mm.
But don't worry about the technical stuff. You worry about connecting people.
Yeah, I'm well, my job at Workaround is storytelling and content creation. That's what I do.
Yes. Making people feel comfortable.
Giving them toys
Yeah, always.
in the physical and the.
But I do hope that at some point it's not just me bringing my toys. It's every member who go to our event who bring something with them, because it's a great conversation starter, and secondly, it creates a homey vibe. And creating a homey vibe is very important for people to feel that they can express themselves. Right? It's not an ordinary corporate environment. It's your home. It's your living room. Be yourself. And when humans realize this vibe, a very beautiful magic will happen.
Man, and like
So-
the conversations, the discussions that happen in Workaround, that haven't seen them in other events. Like they're really, what you say, they feel very authentic.
Yeah, so you need to create a space where people can sit down and sit on a chair, a bit more relaxed, not formal, like you stack the chairs like in a very, very straight line. And it creates a very awkward situation where people will not want to speak up because it feels very formal.
It's like being back at school.
But it depends on what school you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know how to create spaces where people can be themselves.
And you're doing it great, man.
It's if you look at high performance teams and things like that. So on a team level, it's the trust and getting to know and being open.
Yes.
It only comes if like the people at the top do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's easier said than done sometimes. But yeah, I learned that. It took me like 40 something years to do.
Yeah, it helps that returning members like you guys are there because you guys already know the vibe, so you express the vibe. And as long as there's like 5 or 10 of us there, and then the 20 other people who are new to this,
Right.
they will feel our vibe and they will be absorbed. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So we need returning members so they can retain the vibe. It cannot be just me alone. It's not going to work. So I see this is how it's going to work. One by one, we're going to get humans to understand the vibe. That this is a new way of working. You don't need to be so serious. Yeah, so it takes some time for a lot of humans to understand. It's unusual.
It's especially within European Western kind of culture. I think communities maybe within Africa and Asia, you have that a little bit more, that you I can maybe speak for coming from side, you can see that they'll sit down and chat, you listen to people.
Yeah.
And it's you have more of a listening thing, not somebody dictating to you.
Yeah.
Not all cases.
Yeah.
But it's they work together. Even like finances often happen on a community level.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's always interesting ways in looking.
Yes.
And you learn from these things.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, Align, you know Align? Yeah. Align Volts, the guy who was speaking vocally about Ghana. I mean, his community.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. This guy has first-hand experience of what it means to have a community in Africa.
Yes.
He's teaching me a lot.
I think he's he's a very kind of serious and focused on what he's doing, and then he knows what's happening.
I'm helping him, so I'm building his landing page.
Yeah, I saw the landing
part of
page.
his, I'm part of his.
Very nice.
I'm part of his team in Europe, basically.
And I mean, it's interesting. You look at the history of South Africa now. A lot of the farmers now are white farmers, and people look, maybe that the black people didn't want to farm and that, but around 1920 there was a majority of actually sharecroppers, so they were doing a lot of, they had their own property, but it was not necessarily for distribution, but they were doing really well, but they got pushed off the land because of governmental rules and things like that. So it's this community kind of based in it. In South Africa they have the concept of Ubuntu, which also
Ubuntu?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that the...
I was going to say it's a Linux version.
Yeah.
But
so it's based on that.
Yeah, because the guy who started is Mark Shuttleworth, who's a South African. So the Canonical Society, or whatever I think it's called, who does it, it's him. So it's about community. It's about, so it's like if somebody comes from what they call a homeland, so the rural areas there, they want to like support them and help them. It's more of a cultural kind of thing. Whereas like Westerners, if you come here, you got to support yourself. They want to help and be more sustainable as a community.
Yes, indeed.
It was interesting. I studied psychology at one stage in South Africa, and because yes, you're learning Western psychology, but they made the point as like, but there's different ways. Like Western psychology looks at the individual. It's like, what am I guilt and things like that. The African mindset is more community driven, so it's like, well, how am I connected to my ancestors?
Yeah, the collective.
Yes.
That's right.
That's really nice.
Wow, it's also the Confucian thinking in China, I guess. Yes.
It's kind of, you are bigger than just who you are.
Yeah. Well, individualism has a good point and a bad point, yeah. Individualism allows you to... when you don't have to think about the collective, you are in a way liberated to pursue a lot of... you have more freedom, right?
Yes.
Which means that you can... I'm trying to say that Western civilization are very good in inventing new technologies. But then, because of the separation, they lose touch with the holistic view of life. Which means that, I'm just going to produce and it's going to make more and more and more and control more and more and more and just forget about the big picture. That's the problem we see now.
Yeah.
So they're good and bad.
Yeah. We build a power plant because we need more electricity to build more gadgets, but we don't think that that's ruining everything else.
And that's why I love like web3 so much, actually, because I really think that web3 is really bringing this vibe back to life. Like, I mean, just the fact that every project in web3 is really open source. Like everyone can. It's not only that like everyone can copy. Everyone's encouraged to copy. Like the projects are look, hey, please copy our code, and stuff like that. And you can see that like in the event in DevConnect. Like I really related to the vibe that you're creating in Worker, and that's why I saw like the potential to kind of keep that going on, because it doesn't feel like it was a hackathon, but everyone there is really like has this kind of community feeling where like, okay, let's work together on something cool, but let's get shit done, but in a chill way, like you have like these paths and or these places where you can just chill and code there and like work together, like have these toys as well in a way, like to just communicate with each other. Man, this feeling, I don't know, I haven't been to many conferences, but like this one felt like this community vibe and like these things of like, hey, we work in different projects, but like we can work together, we can build things together. Like it's really, I'm kind of like obsessed with it. Like really, like I love the vibe that it brings, and that's why I love Workaround as well, because I feel that it's manifesting there as well. So it's really nice.
Well, the fact that you're so impressed, which meant that this is rare. This is rare. I mean, you get surprises like this because you don't feel it very often in your everyday life.
Definitely.
So you get surprised. So it's rare.
What's interesting to see is how many Dutch people will come. There's a lot of expats on that.
Yeah.
Is there? I mean, they like very status quo kind of thing.
Yes.
I think you'll get some, and maybe even if you move further, like to Eindhoven eventually, I think you'll get more there. I think that sometimes the Amsterdam people can be they're doing it right the way they're doing it. But I think Amsterdam is big enough to have it just for expats.
That's right.
Obviously not aiming at expats,
Yeah.
you want to be inclusive.
That's
but,
right. Correct. I still do not know why there's not enough Dutch participants. I mean, there are many hypotheses. Yeah, as you said, they are satisfied with the status quo, don't need to go out.
Yeah, they have their networks already.
That's correct, yes, that's correct.
And by nature, people like expats are like people who like to go out there. So yeah, that also like manifests in these kind of events. It's mostly people who
And
go out there.
I admit I'm generalizing because I know Dutch people that would probably enjoy working here. I think actually not that many Dutch people in the end, but yeah, that kind of exposure. But the expats are, I think, especially where you are at, the expats are here because they're looking for something new, something that, and we also miss community. And I mean, I know in the pandemic, I was chatting to the guys that I worked with last night, and it's like we were having a nice group, we were starting to get to know each other socially and that at work. Then the pandemic came, so that kind of shut down, and also then I left the work, so it died out. And you miss that, you kind of need that, you crave that, the interaction. And so it's a great post-pandemic, people need to connect again.
Yeah, so it's nothing to do with Dutch people. They will come. They are human beings.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It's just that they are sleeping or they're in their own world. They don't want to
there's probably not. I mean, if you think about it, if you did it in New York, would more Americans come or not? Probably actually, but there's more Dutch people out here. There's more people that majority of people won't come to your workaround. I mean, unless you do something really great and 17 million people come, most of the people won't come, and most of them will be Dutch. Yeah, it's are they early adopters or not? I think once you get the Dutch people coming in numbers, you know you've done something right.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
That's actually true.
Yeah, indeed.
Because they see value. I don't know, like you go to a crypto canal and all of that, is it mainly Dutch people? Is it mixed?
Mixed, I would say. Yeah. I've met both, quite some Dutch people, but also quite some expats as well. But it's different thing. Like it's really like, I don't know, 100 something people.
But yeah, I mean, like hackers and founders, it's also a mixed kind of group. There's a lot of Dutch people, but again, the Dutch people are probably more entrepreneurial than the ones that are coming there and just kind of knocking on their door, finding out who they are. And yeah, organic kind of word of mouth.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
well, we are not chasing after people. People come to us. That's what we're going to do.
yeah.
Believe in the process. Yeah. There are a lot of things I do not know. We are going deep, right? So we are thinking about job boards, startup boards,
Yes.
accelerators. So how can we enhance the experience for our community members? And we're also going wide, right? Upward, new community, new city. And next level, big events, hundreds of people. Locations, so organizing 3-4 days in interesting locations outside the country or inside the country, in the countryside, whatever.
And it's very much like a Sean kibbutz kind of. It's you helping everybody. You grow, get people together in an accelerator. You all feed off each other, and maybe you can work and learn from each other.
That's right.
And use each other's services.
That's right. We are. Yeah, what grown to me it's an experiment. It's a human experiment for me. I'm learning a lot about humans. I'm learning a lot about humans' behaviors with my experience in workaround. It's fascinating because I like to observe, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, so I see this as a experimentation and also a learning for me. So even though it fails, I gain so much insights about human behavior, which is so, yeah, you can't get it from books. Some things in life, you can't get it from books or listen from an expert. You have to feel it, because this cannot be said, it has to be felt.
It's, yeah, it's very true.
So I'm very, very privileged, and thank you for being part of this.
Well, thank you for creating it so that we could spend some time. I'm excited to see. I mean, I was excited to come back to Nico, but this also helped. Kind of like I could see the conversations happening, and I was like, so if I wait too long, then the conversations will be too far down the road, maybe. So if I come soon, I mean, it was just you that I came back.
Meant to be.
Exactly.
Meant to be.
No, I'm like in the beginning of the year, the end of last year, Sharon and I were having like these conversations once a week, twice a week. And it was interesting, and then obviously he got busy and Amir got busy with his stuff, and then I just didn't get busy because I didn't have to at the time. I had other
I
things.
took Sharon out before crowd. I remember seeing you on the street.
I don't remember.
I remember.
Okay. Probably. We kind of had that, and then say, okay, I need to get back here to carry on those conversations. And I had enjoyed my time. I had relaxed. I had learned a lot, as I say, looking at communities from YouTube creator point of views. It was very fascinating.
Yeah.
I tried even doing my own videos. I was playing Minecraft, doing videos. I realized I enjoyed it. I understood now the pains that they go through. It's a lot of work to create all of these videos. Like you're playing a game, but you've got to edit, you've got to make it look good.
Yes.
And as you say, I failed miserably at it. But I actually, in the failure, I learned what they had to go through. Yes, I set myself ridiculous standards that I was going to play an hour a day and then release it. So I was taking an hour and making it 15 minutes. And then I was just like speeding it up. Occasionally I would edit and make it look nice and that. But having said that, and I did it for 3 months. I have over 100 videos that I did, 900 and something views. It's not like it was minimal, but you kind of did it and you felt the pain.
Yes, you feel the pain.
Yeah, and I realized I get nothing out of it. Yes, if I get enough, I get money, but there needs to be like an emotional exchange.
Yes, we learn only if we feel the constraints.
Yeah.
That's very important. That's why you never get the right feedback from your customer if you do not apply the right constraints. It's also a very important lesson I learned.
Yeah. I mean, I can create the world's best videos and do the world's best game, Twitch kind of thing, but I won't get anything out of it. The other guy's having this conversation. I don't need to have those conversations with the 200, 300, 6,000, if you're lucky, kind of Twitch viewers. It's not a conversation that gets me anywhere. But the people that are doing it, who are doing well, are having a conversation with the users, and they, maybe not intentionally, but they're telling a story, and people want to go and interact. And it's interesting to see like different personalities. You get bubbly personalities, and they go like, okay, I don't need to listen to you. I'm a different target group, and that, I mean, generally, I don't think Twitch is aimed at my group, but it's interesting to see.
I think a lot of content creator, consistency is the key to success. Being consistent.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of YouTube channels. You look through the history, you see it's really shit in the beginning, very, very few views, and then you see that growth. You know, like a hockey stick. It's I don't know. It's like a scientifically equation. Just be consistent.
I could see that by the time I was giving up, like I could see like the numbers were jumping 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I was starting to like I'd get 10 people viewing my videos, and then it was probably the same 10 people. I know 2 of them were probably me because I had 2 accounts viewing it. But you could see it was evening out, and yeah, it was getting up there. As I said, there was no. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. Kind of change. The format didn't work for me. I need to change it, but I learned so much in seeing it. And
Yeah.
like actually, I never thought I'd enjoy watching Twitch. But if you're watching somebody progress and build something and have a conversation, I mean, the one guy goes and chats about philosophy and things like that. He's been doing it for 10 years, like streaming and that. So he's kind of comfortable, and it's actually interesting to see his process. That like when I started watching, he was talking about curries. He loves curry, a British guy, and now he wants to go have another curry, and then he started talking and saying he's realized that food and curry became an obsession with him during the pandemic. It was his way of coping it, and now maybe he needs to re-look at it, kind of thing, and watch something. So it's actually interesting. He's basically talking to himself and reading kind of comments while playing a game, but he's getting quite deep with the people that he's.
While playing a game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's Minecraft. It's
interesting.
It's not. You don't have to pay attention the whole time, but
Right.
he gets on these philosophical. Like he was talking about when he was a kid. Like he was a troubled kid, and he I think argued with his parents, and he realized looking back, he just didn't have the tools to deal with it, and he's very cautious, I think, what he tells people. But he's like, just think about things, be logical, question everything. And it's actually fascinating to see that kind of depth on what you wouldn't expect in Twitch in some way.
So Twitch is a place where you can hear people speak as they're in the zone. Just like I go out for a walk and I'm just in my own world and I'm speaking, you know. And sometimes people are in the zone when it's interesting to observe people are in the zone. And you can observe them. And Twitch is the platform to do that. But it's for gaming. Imagine you can do it for people.
But it's not only gaming, because I've seen people, like some people want to just film their whole lives, so they kind of walk around with the camera and they're talking to it.
Yeah.
There's a YouTuber that I follow as well. Like he's kind of like a musician and he analyzes music. But he also organizes on Twitch kind of like co-working sessions where like he's just filming himself working and like concentrating, and then every 1.5 hours there's a break, and then he just starts talking for 15 minutes and then go back to work and film himself working, and to give the people like the feeling that they're working with them, you know, like it's also there's a lot of audiences in Twitch. It's really cool.
It's very diverse. A lot of it is gaming. They realized that was their main market, but there are people just chatting. I was even watching them play poker. A whole lot of people play poker. I didn't quite understand who the people were.
Okay, we're gonna invest on equipment to make our events live, so then people can participate online. You know, like for example, big screen, and people can comment.
Yeah,
and then
cool.
people can say, "Oh, I want to speak with Nico." Okay, then Nico, go to the screen, and then speak.
That's cool, man. I like that.
I can invest on the equipment to do something like that. I think it'll be fun, right? Because people from all around can suddenly just participate in the event, on WordPress events, and feel the vibe in a different way, you know? I think that would be cool.
It's to make it more like international as well in a way.
Yeah, well, it's not small, but thank you for the idea.
It's difficult to predict how it will end, but if I tell you no, it won't work, then it's stupid. But to go experiment, I think it will be interesting. I'm interested to see how it will end, like how you approach it, what response you get. Maybe Twitch won't be the right platform. But you need to experiment.
I'm going to experiment. I need equipment, so I'm going to invest in equipment.
Good camera.
Yeah, good camera. Okay, cool. Okay.